Hey everyone, Jeff Beckstrom with GG Interactive here to introduce a new exciting feature as part of our computer science and game programming Java course that we call CodeAlongs. Now honestly, the best way for you to experience this feature is hands-on. So if you're watching this video at our YouTube channel, go to the description below and you'll see a link where you can download the exact same demo that you're seeing here in the video. Now as I click on the course outline, you will see that in this demo we already have 5 examples of CodeAlongs, and I'm going to go to the strings CodeAlong. The first great step you'll see in this new feature is that we provide both visual and audio cues on whatever specific Java coding skill that is being taught from your virtual instructor.
Hey, Kyle here. At this point, you've learned about booleans and the numeric types of ints, doubles, and floats. Booleans let us work with the logical values of true or false. Go ahead and practice using the string type by declaring and initializing a variable named enemy name below the comment. You can give the enemy any name you'd like.
So the next great step in CodeAlongs is the fact that immediately after the student hears and sees a new coding skill being presented, they are immediately tasked with writing their own similar line of code. So here I am going to declare my own string variable enemy name, and I'm going to call the enemy bad guy. How's that for being? Now I'm going to intentionally leave off the semicolon at the end of my line of code, a very common mistake that students and beginners in learning Java make. And when I click my run button, you'll see immediate feedback on the error in the code, and not just saying that there is a bug or an error, but specifically pointing out on line 5, hey, did you forget a semicolon? Well, I did. So let's go add that semicolon, re-hit the run, and I get my immediate feedback that I was correct, and I've now unlocked the ability to continue on to a new line of code.
Pretty simple, huh? There are a couple of other special characteristics of strings to call out. First, since we mark something as a string by using double quotes, what if we want to include double quote?
I've got my assignment, and I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of lost even though I've seen and heard Kyle explain it to me. So I'm going to hit the hint button here. Oh, okay. So it's letting me know that the new line sequence is a backslash with a lowercase n. All right, so let's give this a try then. Let's go here, and we're doing a string. I'm going to call it game title equals virtual backslash n ping pong. And this time I'm going to remember my semicolon at the end. We'll go click run. Well, there's an error there, and it's not giving me a really great hint here. It's just telling me that it's an invalid value. So let's hit that hint button, hit the hint button again. And you can see that the hints are somewhat dynamic. They're not the same hint over and over again. However, you do have to make some changes to your code and hit the run button again in order to see a new hint. Well, I'm not really sure what my invalid value here could be. So I'm going to hit run again. No, still an error. And hit the hint. All right, end it with a semicolon. Yeah, I got the semicolon there. Here, I'll even delete it, re-put it, run. What I'm showing you here is that ultimately, if the student hits the hint, hits the hint, I need to come up with a better phrasing there. Ultimately, we will provide them with the answer that they need to the code, so that if you are in a flipped classroom environment or a truly self-paced environment, a student is not going to get absolutely stuck on a specific step in a CodeAlong. So you can see there virtual, and the mistake I've made is I had an extra space there on the backslash n before the ping pong on the next line. So I will fix that, run, and there we go. Virtual and ping pong without having any extra inappropriate spaces moved on the next line. So we are very excited for teachers and students to get their hands on this CodeAlong feature and utilize it as a great way to learn the Java language and learning how to program games. So again, go to the link, go to our YouTube channel from this video, and in the comments or the description there, click on the link to go download the demo yourself. And please, give us feedback. Ask us questions. Tell us what you like. Tell us what more you'd like to see in this course as we are producing it to be ready for this fall.